What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Glitches and Master Quantum Creating Intellect signing in. So, in today's occult lesson, we'll talk about the Cupid slash FE ritual. What is the Cupid slash FE ritual? It's a ritual that happens every February. It's a ritual of love, lust, and desire. Cupid is a god, ancient Greek god of love, passion, and desire. So, if this is the month of love, it just tells you that Cupid's energy is around. You just have to have the eye to see it. You have to have the senses to sense it. Cupid's energy is around. It's in the air. And what made me do this video? Let me tell you what made me do this video. It's my algorithm. It's like something's in the air. Women are just so lustful by their actions. You can tell by their actions that they just lustful, the things that they doing. The videos that I see on social media, that just tells you something. Something is in the air. So if you want to think about it on a like deeper level, it's the interterrestrials, because I believe like everybody has interterrestrials. That's why like sometimes people's identities shifts because they have like interterrestrials that like tell them and that control them. So think of this in a micro level, and then we'll take it to a macro level. Just like how you have parasites, sometimes they can tell you like go get sugar, go get that drink. It has sugar. On a macro level, we have interterrestrials that live inside us and just tell us what to do. On a on that level, I just think of it like those women are not doing this consciously, they're doing this subconsciously because something interterrestrial inside them is controlling them to do what they're doing to for them to come off how they coming off, which is like sexual, lustful. It's just a lot, and it's just everywhere. I'm always on TikTok, so I notice stuff like this. A month ago, women were not acting like this. There's some women that are HOEs, you know what I mean? But this month, it's like everyone is just like so sexual, lustful, and you can tell by their videos, their actions. And it's like this interterrestrial that makes that woman do that thing, and then somehow the elites control the algorithm. The algorithm is controlled. It's then directed to the male energy. The male energy then um, ejaculates, which is an offering if it's not intentional. If it doesn't create a baby, that's intention. So where does it go if it's coming out? Where does it go? That's like the war between like that's the sexual war that's currently going on. People don't realize it, and then it is at its peak right now since it's February, and I'll tell you why. It's the ancient god Eros or Cupid. So this god is a lustful god, not lustful, but controls lust, desire, pleasure, love. So Eros, let's start with the word Eros, so you can see how this makes sense. Eros is Erose. If you dearrange and arrange the words, the letters, I mean, it gives you rose. And some people will give their partners a rose or roses on the 14th, which is like crazy. So Eros has the frequency rose inside it. On the 14th, some people will give their partners roses. An arrow, something to shoot. We usually use this terminology. I shot my shots. Now I'm dating her. So I met her at the restaurant. I shot my shots. Now we dating. Shot my shot. Arrows. An arrow. An arrow is something to shoot your shot. I shot my shot. Now we're dating. So that tells you Cupid somehow controls the dating scenario. So you can like, and it all comes down to like the sexual the sexual fluids that come out when y'all get together. So sometimes some relationships are controlled by Cupid, just so the sexual fluids can be an offering to Cupid, so Cupid Eros can continue existing. As how does gods exist? If we don't offer nothing to them, whether consciously or subconsciously, they lead Saturn consciously, they disappear. You know what I mean? Hmm. And then Cupid, the word Cupid, that's two words. We don't have to dearrange and arrange the letters, but we just have to break down the word into two words. It's Cupid, it's Cop ID. Cop would be a vessel, ID would be your identity. So your body is identity. For Cupid to control you, Cupid has to push aside your identity inside your vessel so Cupid can go inside your cup. Like just like how you can pour out water from a cup and fill in juice inside a cup. Cupid has to sideline your identity for Cupid to step into your identity, and you don't even know this. You think he's still you, but you're not you. Cupid is inside you as an interterrestrial, and Cupid is controlling you. For you to offer Cupid an offering sexual fluid so Cupid can continue existing, because that's how Cupid exists, through love, passion, lust, sexual fluids. That's Cupid. But I'm not saying he's good, I'm not saying he's bad. In this occult world, once you get to a level, nothing is good and nothing is bad. Everything is just neutral. The devil is not bad. God is not good. So February, the first two letters is Fe. Fe is an element. It's iron. And iron is inside blood. Iron is inside blood. So iron is equals to blood. Blood, iron, same thing, same thing, different words. Iron is inside blood. So it's like if iron is inside blood, iron is also inside semen or sexual fluids, because women's vaginal secretions also have iron. So it's like if iron is inside blood, blood and iron is the same thing. So when you get this semen or vaginal secretions, it's like blood. So those gods need blood, just like how they see the devil. I made a pact with the devil, signed the pact with my blood. It's like they need blood, to sense for them to manifest in a certain angle, and it's for them to like project themselves in this low dimensional density. They need blood. They need energy. It just comes down to energy. Don't think of it like blood, because when I say blood, you're thinking, oh, satanic, the devil, bad. They need energy to exist, you know what I mean? So that's it. And it happens on the 14th. So if it happens on the 14th, it's just Cupid projecting himself using your energy, your blood, your currency, your energy to project himself on a certain angle. Echoes help lights to project on a certain level. So just like how the pyramid the middle of the fire, draws down entities from other planes. That's the reason for pyramids. From other planes, but if you know how to use them, angles. From other planes down into this plane, it's just a matter of angles, like how a room is like. How how this room that I'm inside of has many angles which can help me manifest an entity into this plane. So the 14 is just a matter of angles. It's just a 5. It's just a matter of grabbing the entity down into this plane, Cupid down into this plane, so it can exist. It just wants to exist, it doesn't want to disappear. This is the best place you can be at. Earth. Demons, angels, jinns, they like, yo, nigga, you physical. You got a body. We are the body. We ain't got no body. You on a body, Gaia, and you got a body. You lucky motherfucker. So they just obsessed with that, and they trying to use angles. Angels are trying to use angles. The dead are trying to use the angles. The demons are trying to use the angles to come down into this plane. There's this plane, so Cupid is using that energy, that five energy to grab that opportunity to bring himself down here using angles. Signing out.